What's going on, Ram fans? Welcome back to the Ramland Sportscast. I'm your host, Matt Demick. I'll be covering all the big happenings in the last week of Cheshire High School sports, and we'll be starting off with boys basketball. The boys basketball team ended their losing streak this past Tuesday against Career Magnet. The boys went into the second half trailing, but were able to rally back behind Jack Markarian's 13 second half points. Also at the top of the Rams scoring was Bennett Carrar with 11 and Matt Jeffrey with 9. Connor Hayes earned his career high in scoring with 5 points. Seniors Adrian Ali and Chris O'Neill also each scored 5. The Rams will play again tonight at home against Hamden. Last week, the girls basketball team earned their first win of the season against Jonathan Law. Leading the way for the Rams was Ella Koulis with 15 points. Allie Grove and Amelia Perlini each contributed to the scoring as well, tallying 12 points in the contest. Also scoring for the Rams was Anna Hurlbut with 5, Grace Hurlbut with 4, and Gabby Tirado with 1. In boys track, Colin Brown set the CHS record for the 55-meter dash with a time of 6:42. Colin also came in first in the 300 meters. In girls indoor track, Alexis Saccone came back to her winning ways from the cross-country season, coming in first place in the 1600 meters with a time of 5:22.14. And in the 55-meter hurdles, Squirrel Lands came to a first-place win with a time of 9:12. The boys wrestling team earned 93 points in the Warrior Invitation this past Sunday. Rome Smith was the champion in his weight class. Titus Barzewski came in third, going 4-1. Talon Galately and Eric Scafone each came in fifth, and Isaiah Fuentes came in fifth, all in their respective weight classes. The ski team will be competing in their first meet tonight at 4 p.m. at Mount Southington. And the boys hockey team will be returning from their 10-day hiatus this Saturday against North Branford. Joining me now to end the show, I have Cheshire Wrestling's Rome Smith and Matt Smith. Come on over, guys. Thanks for coming on the show, guys.
Of course.
Yep. So the first question I have for you guys is, how would you rate the team's success so far this season?
When we look at the team's success, we try not to measure in wins and losses. We kind of try and measure more in improvement. We got a very young team here, but I like what I've seen from them so far, and we're going to continue to get better as the season goes on, and we'll peak at the right moments, and we'll compete when competition time comes.
You can kind of see the level of improvement every single person's made from the first day. Where our record isn't really good, you can see like how many wrestlers have gone from beginning, haven't done anything, to can compete with regular varsity guys. And I think come like the end of the year tournaments, it'll finally show.
What would you guys say to those who are considering joining the wrestling team next year?
My coach says a quote often, and it's that once you wrestle, everything else in life is easy. Wrestling, for me, has always been one of the hardest things that I've done, but it's also been one of the things that I've learned the most from. It challenges me every day to be a better version of myself and to get better, and that's why I love it.
That version of yourself, the reason you should join is because that version of yourself will just push you so much farther. It gives you a new meaning to go through your everyday work. Like, it makes school easier, any other sport you do, puts you in great conditioning. It just makes life easier all around.
Rome, you just came in first place in the Warrior Invitational. Can you talk a little bit about what went into that performance and that win?
A lot of credit has to go to my coaches and my teammates. I can't go out there and perform at my best if I don't have a strong support behind me. I thank my practice partner who pushes me every day to get better.
So Matt, how has wrestling impacted you as a person at this school?
I'd say the biggest way that it helped me is the kind of self-confidence that it brought me. Walking through every day, I just felt like 10 times easier. I knew how to defend myself. I could just see many ways that it just brought my confidence up. And it also changed me physically. I went from about 235-ish. I weigh in right now about 170. It has bring major change to my life and my lifestyle every day just to keep going with wrestling.
So one more question for you guys. Looking towards the end of the season, what kind of goals do you have for yourselves and for the team?
When I look at the team, I really just want to make sure that everybody, they're going out there wrestling hard, wrestling for 6 minutes. I think it's important to set realistic goals for them. I don't expect everybody to go out there and win championships, but I do expect everybody to go out there and give it their best at every competition. For me personally, I think I would see myself placing at SCCs and placing at L's and going to the Open.
My season's over because of injury, but I know our team. I think a good goal would be to get multiple people to be able to place at SECs, maybe not L's or the Opens, but SECs is a doable goal, and I know there are multiple boys on our team who can take it.
This has been Cheshire Boys Wrestling. I'm Matt Demick. Thank you for watching.